According to naturalhigh.com, 9 out of every 10 Americans are addicted to something. The average age of first-time use of substances is the age of 13 in America. Why? Why do 9 out of 10 people start using substances in their teens? Why is this the world we know? As the coronavirus rages on, we're seeing suicide rates skyrocket, substance abuse numbers skyrocket. Depression and anxiety is getting worse. Approximately 21 million people have at least one addiction in the world today. Overdose deaths have more than tripled since 1990. In 2017, 34.2 million Americans committed a DUI, with 21.4% using alcohol and 12.8% using drugs. 20% of people who are diagnosed with an anxiety disorder are also diagnosed with a substance abuse disorder. 300 million people have an alcohol disorder, and that number is climbing every single day with the pandemic. Most at risk, men ages 18 to 25 for alcoholism. I've talked about this a lot. Why is that? I would have to trace it back to the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, when men came back from war and went to work. Mothers even, who were raising children and keeping a house and keeping a family together as best they could, were sent to work in factories, auto plants, leaving kids to go to school for 8 hours a day and then come home and maybe have a dinner and then go to bed and do it all over again. And our new normal was, hey, how was your day? Fine. Good. We'll see you at Christmas. Fatherlessness in America rages. Now, I think we're doing a pretty good job as the younger generations, if we understand now what happens when the family bond is handled irresponsibly. We see very clearly the numbers of incarcerations, substance abuses for people who don't have both parents in their life. The mother-father dual split male, female, masculine, feminine spectrum has to be there on some sort. You have to have that present in one's upbringing to become a well-rounded individual, able to deal with the difficulties that is life and the human condition. So why are we struggling? In 2020, we have more access to the information of the world than we've ever had, and we're the most lonely that we've ever been. We're the most anxious, the most depressed, the most chemically dependent. How did we get here? As the top country in the world, why are we in so much pain? We've lost connection to humanity. We've began to put profits over people, labels over love, and we put shift work over the foundation of family. A father is more valuable as a paycheck than he is as a person. A mother was seen for a long time as a keeper of a house, and then that became a bad thing. And then they also went off to work long hours, now leaving children to be raised by school systems, babysitters, and people who are not their parents. In what? The pursuit of happiness? To chase the American dream of freedom? You're already free when you're born here. What are we chasing? So we grow up and we watch our parents and those around us chasing nonstop, and they never find it. But we watch them chase. And we chase them as they chase their definition of success. And relationships are lost. We don't talk to each other. We don't bring humanity back into life. We don't talk about the things that hurt. We only talk about the things that we celebrate openly. For as long as I can remember, until recently, in the past 5 years, men didn't have feelings. They didn't have emotions. That wasn't what a man was. Women had a lot of feelings and emotions. And then we wonder why men ages 18 to 25 are most likely to become alcoholics. They're trying to suppress their emotions. They're trying to do what they're supposed to do. Country music, every entertainment platform promotes that excessive substance abuse, partying lifestyles, and hedonistic lifestyles all around is the definition of success. Well, we also have the American dream in our minds of the families and raising our families and leaving a legacy behind. But we give 100% in the pursuit of success for people that we love, only to completely ignore them so they can go and find what? Solace and substance. Lack of relationship leading to loneliness will always be rectified. As long as the human being lives, we will find a cure for what ails us, whether it be in another human being, a workout, or a substance, regardless of the points. We have a pandemic going on in this country. We have a real problem. And while coronavirus and the pandemic is definitely something that's needing our attention, we need to start shattering the labels and stigmas around substance abuse and mental health. We need to start talking about it. We need to start putting families back together and prioritizing love, self-love, and the foundation of family or some type of community. Again, I'm not saying that you can't find that online, but you also need to find people in your life to sit with and make a human interaction with. Speaking of human interactions, guys, check out my last video on why most relationships fail. Substance abuse is a big part of that. Love you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video.